Okay, perfect. Can you hear me right now? Everything's fine?
It's great.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Once again, dear ladies and gentlemen, do you know how much a life of human costs? Actually, the answer is quite relevant and simple. It's priceless. So, meet our today protagonists, the Jones family, Joanne, Adam, Ellie, and Brian. They are living in a city suburbs surrounded by a great forest and very deep river. But at this moment, I want you all to imagine a situation. It's a blurry evening. They're coming back home through forest. Adam drives a car. Suddenly, he hits something. He loses control over the wheel, and their car moves over, falls off the bridge, straightly into this river. This is the article that we can see the day after. And very crucial comment from Adam, brother. This all could have been avoided. And this is the problem that we are tackling here, road accidents involving wild animals. Because there is no suitable road infrastructure that inform automatically and intelligently whenever an animal approaches the road, and drivers are exceeding speed limits as well. So take a look at these numbers. But what if I have told you that actually the numbers are not true because they're underestimated? Because most of the cases are not even reported due to the insurance issues, and the vast majority of them could have been avoided. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proudly present on the behalf of Improvators SensiDeer. SensiDeer is an infrared 5G-based system of thermal sensors. Data gathered from the depository, like pictures, camera images, and occurrence, will be used and analyzed for machine learning to be able to optimize the detection, for instance, migration routes. The first step would be to detect an animal in the forest using sensor thermals. The signal will be transmitted via low latency network to the nearest pole, which will turn on the lightning warning and then send information about the possible occurrence to the next pole closest to the road. And actually the process is repeated something like 70 meters in both directions from the place of the detection. And this is the helicopter view of our solution. Regarding financials, with regard to this, we calculated 1 kilometer regarding the cost, and around 18,000 euro of investment will be required to implement SensiDeer into the road infrastructure. It will give us savings of this amount. SensiDeer is to increase the level of safety on forested sections of wildlife migration roads. This is our value proposition for our customers. So for municipalities, ministries, NGOs, we want to support them in making more sustainable, more resilient, more greener and safer cities. So since November 2021, we were talking with this kind of institutions, like with WWF. Even we received support from members of the American Association of the Advancement of Science. So starting from February, we want to apply for the patents for our solution in order to be able to prototype it and look for partners to build our network base as well. Of course, above all, building brand image. So to be able to start from September, the first phase of the testing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have sustainability issue that is a very burning topic nowadays. And our digital solution is not only about increasing the road safety, but as well a great contribution to sustainable development. Because we will be using recycled materials, we will be closing the loop by using old mobile phones as repetitors. We will be as well benefiting from cutting edge energy technology like perovskites. And we will be save lives of endangered species, so contributing to the sustainable development goals. Ladies and gentlemen, do you remember this picture? Which of the version would you prepare? With SensiDeer, you can save lives. SensiDeer, safe drive and save life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Improvators and SensiDeer. And now on to our judges, Afkeshart and Chi-Yun for questions.
I'm just sorry, hold on a minute. Thank you so much. My question would be, how did you calculate the savings? And my second question is, how is the ownership organized in Poland for national parks. So who owns it? Is it the government? Is it a region? Is it a private party? How does that work?
Okay, so we had the data that actually the 62,500 kilometers were responsible for like 20% of the cases of animal encounters. And placing sensors along these roads, basically times 80K, allows us to save like it was for annually for 400 million, and it's actually it returns the investments in 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and my second question on the national park. So, who is in charge of that?
Definitely, I will follow up your question. Thank you very much. So actually, in Poland, forests are owned, of course, by the country, and we have to just contact with the Ministry of the Forestry. And actually, first things first, as I mentioned, we approached WWF because they indicated that this is a really great problem on the Kampinoski National Park. So, a part of our national forests area. So within their support, in cooperation, we can as well I don't know if, persuasion would be a good word here, but our Ministry of Forestry is really open for sustainable solutions. And if the problem really exists, because really endangered species are dying on the road that is, just passing by this Kampinoski National Park. So this situation, we will be able to just showcase our solution, just to present what kind of, financial investment it will require, but what kind of impact in the long time perspective we will acquire thanks to this.
Thank you.
I have a question more on the technology side or animal behavior. I mean, it's one thing to monitor the presence of these important wildlife near roads. Do you have any statistics on how frequently these wildlife dart onto the road, as in rush into the road? Because there have also been incidents where an animal look quite harmless beside the road and then they rush out and that create an accident. So I wonder how your system will deal with such cases of animals darting out or running to the road.
Just ensures that we will find the animal alongside the road. We don't show light signals when the animal is on the road, but 50 meters in the forest. So even if animal is close to the road and they look harmless, the driver will know there is danger and will be more cautious, will slow down, and it will be great. It will have a major impact of security on the roads.
Okay, thank you.